Victini Gamer here, and the 3.1 special program just came out the time I'm recording this. I will be uploading this video the day after the 3.1 special program, but you already know the drill. A new program, new discussion video. So we're going to be talking about 3.1, but first, I have to talk about the events in 3.0 as per usual and give you my opinions on 3.0. I'm only doing this because, well, it's silent as well. So, yeah. Well, time to talk about the quest. Starting with the first one that came out, which is the... I think it's the Kale one? Yeah, there you go. So, Graven Innocence is actually, well, you can do the event halfway and get Kale and get out. But I recommend you doing this because of the rewards. You get primos, you get other stuff as well. Yeah, just do this. I mean, it's pretty good. But the event is just, you just do multiple tasks and then you just claim your rewards. That's pretty much it. Graven Innocence is a pretty good event. Lost Riches, well, you already know how Lost Riches work. It's just like the other 3 Lost Riches events where you just collect iron coins and then you exchange the iron coins for a Sealy of your choice. Of course, I chose the green one because it's the newest one. But so far, I only have the green, the purple, and the blue, and the yellow, I think. Yeah, I have those 4. I'm just missing the rose, I'm pretty sure. But Lost Riches is pretty good. You get a free Sealy out of it, so do it. Phase Trials is pretty simple. You just use a device, a brand new device that you get. And basically what it does is it scans the weaknesses of enemies and then you do big damage. Yeah, it's a domain event. Just do it for the rewards. And Tablet Analytics, which is the newest one, is also a domain event. You just use a device and then you do big damage. It's the same thing. It's a domain event. But yeah, that is basically it for the 3.0 events. So far, you just get free primos and stuff and materials. They're pretty good. There's a lot of events. There's a lot of stuff to do. Until, well, you explore all of Sumeru, and then you're just waiting until the next update, which is what I'm doing. But, speaking of the new update, we're going to be discussing about 3.1! Yes, 3.1! It is here, boys! We are finally going to explore new regions in Sumeru, aka not 100%ing the game in the first day. But, anyways, well, it's time to discuss about 3.1, starting with the Archon Quest. So the Archon Quest is just it's just a continuation of the previous Archon Quests. So we're gonna get Act 3 and Act 4 coming soon. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be facing a Fatui Harbinger this time around, and I think in 3.2 we're going to get a Kusanali card. I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna get a summonable Kusanali. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see how the story unfolds. And, well, a new region to explore. So, pretty good. Really, really good. Thankfully, I 100%ed this Sumeru. So, that means I could just focus on this new area and then 100% that. But shouldn't be that bad. It's just one new area. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Archon Quest. Now, it is time to go over the characters, the event wishes, and the 4-star and 5-star weapons. So, we're going to be going over all the events first in the special program, before we get to the characters, because the last characters will be, you know, will be a lot to talk about, since there is a lot to talk about anyway. So we're just going to be going over the special program first before we go on to the characters and the weapons. So as always, of course, the screenshots and the, well, I'm going to be cutting over to the Honey Impact website will be provided by them. So the info is going to be provided by Honey Impact, and the screenshots will be provided by the special program. So, without any further ado, let's go over to the characters. So the characters that we're gonna get is Candace. She is a Hydro pole arm. So if you enjoy Hydro pole arm shenaniganery, then that is the character for you. She is a Hydro support. Like, legitimately a Hydro support. She infuses your weapon with Hydro. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. She's also one of the few characters that has a block, or parry. So, the only characters with a block and parry in this game so far is Beto, Yunjin, and Candace. That's it. Those are the only 3 characters that have a block in this game. So, yeah, we can have another character with a block mechanic. Let's go! So yeah, I feel like Candace is gonna be pretty good, but we need to test her out in-game to find out. And the next character is Sino, or Sino, but I'm pretty sure you pronounce it as, is it Sino? With a Y? Yeah, I think it's Sino. Okay, or Sino. I'm pretty sure it's Sino. Okay, so Sino is a electro pole arm. So he's going to be an electro DPS. So if you don't have a really good electro DPS, basically the only electro DPS that exists are Raiden and Ye Miko. So if you don't have a good electro DPS, well, now's your chance to get one. Sino's gonna be really, really good, I'm pretty sure. Because his Q basically infuses his weapon with electro. Guess what character also does that? Raiden. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna work on traditional teams, unlike Raiden where she needs, support to basically help her with her damage. But, yeah, I think Sino's gonna be pretty good. Only time will tell. And then, lastly, we have Nilu, our 5-star Hydro Sword character. She's a Hydro support. Yeah, based off her max HP. So she scales off of max HP. Another max HP character! Let's go! Yes! So not like we need more of those or anything. But jokes aside, Nilu's gonna be looking pretty good with Pyro and Cryo comps, just because of the utility that she basically provides. I will be discussing more about that later. But as for now, she is a Hydro Sword support. And moving on to the event wishes. So we have here our Phase 1 event wish. We have Candace, who is going to be a 4-star featured rate up boost. Now I'm dreading it already, just because if you haven't seen my last summoning video, Dory, Doritos, she gave me a really hard time. I spent 30k to get her. So I hope to Barbados, yes, Barbados is in the Phase 1 banner. I hope to Barbados that she comes on, I guess, the first multi, or the first 3 multis. So I don't have to summon on Sino, or Sino, but I'm gonna say Sino. But hopefully we don't summon Sino before we get to Nilu, because I want Nilu over Sino. So, please, Candace, please come home, because I have the 100% event character featured thing, because it's basically Hard Pity, but I'm at Hard Pity, and I need her for the 4-star collection. So, hopefully we can get her before we get Sino, but enough about me rambling. So we have Sino and Venti. So, Sino is going to be in the Phase 1 as well as Venti. Sino is going to be Electro DPS. And I can't tell you about Venti because guess what? I have them. So we're going to be pulling up the characters here. Where is Venti? There he is! Venti! So with the introduction to Venti, I'm pretty sure his weapon's going to be on the banner, which is the Elegy for the End. So if you don't have Elegy for the End, I guess you could summon for that banner. Because honestly, it's a pretty good weapon. It's universal. Like, legit. It's a universal 5-star weapon. Everyone uses it. So, yeah, if you don't have that weapon, go for it. But as for Venti, he is still good. Legitimately, he's still good. He is the best crowd control in the game. No other character can compare to that. Because his crowd control is really, really good. Same with his E. His E also has a quick cooldown. So you could basically proc the Viridescent set all the time. So if you run 4-piece Viridescent, he's gonna be performing really well. That's basically it. Yeah, Venti, if you want a good crowd control on Spiral Abyss, this is your man. This is your man right here. So if you need help on Spiral Abyss, if you need to take out those groups of enemies, Venti is your guy. So yeah, he's pretty good. Still good, but I mean there are better animal supports out there. If you're looking for more of a damage focused animal support, then Kazuha is your man. So yeah, Venti's only good for the crowd control, but he's still pretty good on other teams as well. And that is basically the phase 1. Time for phase 2. So phase 2, we have Nilu, who is the Hydro Sword support, which is what I want. So hopefully we can get Candace before we get Nilu. And then we have Albedo. Thankfully, for you guys, I use Albedo in my Spiral Abyss team. So I can tell you how he is. He's great. He's amazing. He's awesome. He's the best Geo support ever. Like, I'm telling you, he's really, really good. But I'm pretty sure, if people haven't played his event, then you won't get this, which is his best weapon in the game. So, the Cinnabar Spindle is an event weapon. If you do have this, then good for you. You could probably summon for Albedo and then slap this on him, and then he'll perform really well. If you don't, then the next best thing is the Festering Desire. But if you don't have that either, then I guess you could use the Harbinger of Dawn, which is a 3-star weapon. That works really well with him too. But the Cinnabar Spindle, if you have this event weapon, is really good on Albedo. He performs really well with that. Of course, you run him with the 4-piece Husk of Opulent Dreams. This is the best set. So if you are rolling for Albedo, roll for his artifact set too. It's really, really good. And then for talents, we have the E and the Q, which is his bread and butter. So he uses E and he uses Q. Thankfully, his E has a short cooldown, meaning that this thing lasts forever. 30 seconds is a really, really, really long time. And you can set this over and over and over and over again. Yeah, it's really broken. You're gonna be doing constant geo damage on top of the artifact set, giving you more geo damage based on your defense. And this defense weapon gives him a lot of defense. Yeah, he's just gonna be doing god damage. So yeah, yeah, Albedo, really, really good geo support. If you don't have a good geo support, then he is there for you. He's your man. So yeah, that is basically Albedo. He's pretty good. If you don't have him, if you need a good geo support, then roll for him. He's pretty good. As for the 5-star weapons, we have the Key of Kajnitsu, or Nisut, and then the Staff of the Scarlet Sands. So the sword is obviously for Nilu. I mean, yeah. And then the staff, well, what do you think? What do you think the pole arm is used for? It's used for Sino. That's basically it. And then we have new 4-star weapons, which is the Tifos Moonlight, the Macaria Aquamarine, and the Wandering Evenstar. So these are just basic energy recharge elemental mastery weapons. I'm pretty sure all their main stats are elemental mastery. I will be discussing about them because they're actually pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna be testing out these for sure. And then we also have the 3.1 events right here. You can pull it up right now. We have a lot of events coming up. And free multis! Who doesn't love free multis? Am I right? So, first off, we're gonna be going to left to right. So hope you guys enjoyed that. So we have Path of Gleaming Jade, walking consecutively to get a total of 10 fates. So what do you think this event is basically? It's the Lantern Rite login bonus. Yeah, it's the Lantern Rite login bonus. So you get free stuff, and a free multi. Pretty good. We also have a mail event as well. You get 1,600 primos, 4 fragile resins, a Jumpty Dumpty popper, and a Cloud Retainer's Damasked device. So you're basically getting 2 devices, I think. 4 fragile resin, more for your artifact farming needs. And then we have primo gems, 1,600. That is a free multi right there. So this event will give you 2 free multis. So this will basically cover my costs on the Dory banner. So thankfully we could get free multis, meaning that you could have a chance to get your favorite characters. Pretty good. And then we have the next event, which is Ballads and Brews. So this is the Missive Wind Spear and the Plume of Changing Winds. The Plume of Changing Winds, I'm pretty sure, is just a I think it's just an event item. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There's nothing really that special about that. But we're gonna be discussing about the pole arm that comes with the event last. Just because of the availability of that. So we have the so we're just gonna be discussing about that last because, well, we gotta go over the 5-star and 4-star weapons, and then we're gonna be going over the pole arm. But the pole arm is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably one of the best free-to-play DPS pole arms. Yep, that is basically it. And then we also have the Hyakumen Iki. Guess what? It's the same Inazuma domain event as always, where you do big damage and you swap over with characters with 5 slots. So, yeah, that's basically it. Wind Chaser is a domain event where you just do obstacles and collect coins. Basically it. Free rewards. Starseeker Sojourn is another event. Free rewards. Yeah. Free primos. Free materials, free wits, free everything, free. That's basically 3.1. You get free crap everywhere. You get free crap, everyone gets free crap. Yeah, that's basically the 3.1 events. And then, last but not least, we have a Genshin TCG, which is a new permanent thing now in Genshin. So, we're gonna be having a new TCG based game, which is permanently gonna be in Genshin. So for those TCG fans, I'm pretty sure this will cater to you. So the artwork looks pretty good, like legitimately looks pretty good. So I might try it myself, make some TCG videos too, because I am a pretty big TCG fan. I play a really obscure TCG game called Fire Emblem Cipher. So, yep, I'm a TCG fan. I play the Pokemon TCG. So, yep, this probably might be up my alley. So, yeah, yeah, that's basically it for the, Genius Invocation. Now, it is time to talk about the characters itself. There is a lot to talk about. So, we're just gonna be cutting to the thing right here. So let's transition our way to Honey Impact. Let's go, Honey Impact. As you can see here, I did some pretty good work right here with the thing. I cut out most of the stuff. Pretty good, right? And now it makes it look cleaner. So we have Candace. So Candace is a 4-star Hydro Pole arm. I already discussed about this. Her bonus is HP. Basically her kit is based off her max HP. Mainly for her E. Her E is basically, it takes damage based on her max HP. Same with their Q. Her Q is based off her max HP. So let's talk about the attacks. So the normal attack is just a 4 strike spear. You just do 4 hits. For her E, you can do the tap that deals normal hydro damage, or you can hold her E that basically absorbs damage based off her max HP. And then after you hold the attack, you can release it to deal hydro damage. So guess what this is? This is just Yunjin and Beidou E. Yeah, that's basically it. And then we also have the Sacred Rite Wagtail's Tide, which is just a hydro support skill. So basically, you do AoE hydro damage based off her max HP, and she puts a Crimson Crown on the character, which basically makes you do more damage on, or makes you do more elemental damage on your normal attacks. And also, when your character's on the field, they deal hydro damage to nearby characters. And also, Sword, Claymore, and Polearm characters will get the Hydro Infusion. So you basically become a Hydro DPS. That's basically it. So this character, Candace, is a Hydro support DPS hybrid. So I'm pretty sure she's going to be pretty good. Like, legitimately pretty good. We also have our passives here. So if Candace gets hit by the E, the skill will charge instantly. Guess what? That's Beidou's thing. Or Yunjin's thing as well. And then for the last passive, characters affected by the Prayer of the Crimson Crown caused by the Sacred Rite, Wagtail's Tide, deal 0.5 increased damage to opponents for every 1,000 points of Candace's max HP when they deal elemental damage with their normal attacks. So you basically want to build her with HP. So you deal more damage based on the HP you have. So if you have like 50,000 HP, you do 25% increased damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's legitimately pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is good. Like, legitimately, she's pretty good. Good support. Really good support. Candace, really, really good. I just hope that we pull her before we pull Sino. So, yeah. Speaking of Sino, Sino is a Electro Pole Arm. He is a DPS. As you can see here, his crit damage is his growth. And guess what also has crit damage as their growth? Yelan. So, yeah, crit damage as his growth is pretty good. It means that he'll just do more damage if you give him a crit damage helmet, which is what you're probably going to be giving him anyway, because his weapon is crit rate. So, yes. We also have the, his attacks here. So he does 4 normal attacks, standard for Polearm. His E basically does electro damage. So when Sino is under the Paxworth Path Clearer, which I think is his E, stay triggered by Sacred Rite Wolf's swiftness. Oh, when he's in his Q. Okay, never mind. He will instead unleash a momentary rite that deals thunderous AoE electro damage and extends the duration of Paxworth's Path Clearer. Oh, so his E is basically just Zhao's E, where you just thrust and you deal electro damage, or animal damage in Zhao's case. But in this case, electro damage. And if you're in this Q, his E will transform into an AoE electro damage E. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be good. His Q basically infuses his attacks with electro damage, and he gets interruption resistance. Interruption resistance is good. Legitimately good. You know how good Xingqiu is with damage reduction resistance. Now look at Sino. Pretty good. Pretty good. Legitimately, I feel like he's going to be probably one of the best electro DPSs in the game. And plus, Polearms attack fast. So, a fast attacker with a, with good skills and a kit, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be pretty good. Alright. So we're going to be discussing about these. So White Sino is in the Pax Sworn Path Clearer. I think that is the E. I'm pretty sure. activated by Secret Rifle Swiftness. Sino will enter the End Seer stance at intervals. If he activates Secret Right, Cosmic Sulfur, while affected by the stance, he will activate the Jugcation effect, increasing the damage of this Secret Right. Oh my god, so much stuff. Cosmic Sulfur by 35%. Firing off 3 Duststalker bolts, dealing 50% of Sino's attack as electro damage. Duststalker bolt damage is considered elemental skill damage. So, what I get from this is, when he uses Q, he enters a stance. When he uses E, he fires off 3 Duststalker bolts that deal 50% of his attack as electro damage. Yeah, I think he's just gonna be doing more damage. Yep. Yep, this kit is good! This kit is good! Good electro DPS right here. Alright, and his last passive, Sino's damage values will be increased based on his elemental mastery as follows. Packstorm's Pathclear's normal attack damage is increased by 125% of his elemental mastery. Dustbalker Bolt's damage from his passive talent, Featherfall Judgment, is increased by 250% of his elemental mastery. Oh boy! So, they want you to build him with elemental mastery, but they also want you to build him with attack. So, I think the best way to go off with this is to give him an attack main stat, and then focus on his subs. I'm pretty sure elemental mastery subs, at least like base sub elemental mastery is pretty good, because he gets a giant boost anyway. 125% is a giant boost, so even a minimal elemental mastery will give him pretty good boosts. Yeah, I say Sino's pretty good, like legitimately a pretty good electro DPS, definitely. And then next up we have Nilu, who is a Hydro Sword support. So we have right here her growth stat, which is HP bonus. Yeah, pretty good. It means that she'll do more support. So she does 3 attacks on a sword, okay. And then this is her E. This is a pretty long read. But basically, if I have to summarize it, when you use her E, her damage is based off her max HP, of course, like usual max HP characters. But when you use her E, you're in a stance. And when you're in a stance, your normal attacks will deal hydro damage. You can't do charge attacks, by the way. You can only do normal attacks. But you basically deal hydro damage, and then your final hit will deal a big wave, which does AoE hydro damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then her E also applies wet to the opponents. So that means that she's just a support. Her E will do hydro damage, as well as support the cast. That's basically it. I'm pretty sure her skill lasts pretty long. So if you basically use her E, apply hydro, let the other characters do the work. That's basically it. I mean, she goes into 2 stances, but it doesn't really matter because you're just gonna be doing hydro damage anyway. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what stance she is in. She's just there to apply hydro. And then this is her Q. Basically, when you use her Q, you deal AoE hydro damage based off her max HP, and then you put a lingering Aeon effect on the opponents, and then after some time they take hydro damage. This is Mona's Q, and you know how good Mona's Q is. So if you have really good max HP, she's just gonna be doing god damage. Yeah. It's just like Mona's Q. And this is literally just Mona's Q. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be doing pretty good. And then we also have her passives. So, oh, this is a pretty long paragraph. Alright, let's read it. When all characters in the party are either Dendro or Hydro, and there is at least 1 Dendro character and 1 Hydro character, the third dance step of Nilu's dance of okay will grant all nearby characters the Golden Chalice bounty for 30 seconds upon its completion. blah 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 blah, will increase their elemental mastery if all nearby characters by 60 for 10 seconds. So a 60 elemental mastery boost, that's pretty good. When they're hit by dendro attacks. Oh, she's limited! No, she's limited! You have to run her on a dendro team. No, she's not universal! Oh, no. I'm pretty sure she'll be universal, but she'll be limited because you won't proc this passive. So, yeah, there's one of her passives gone if you are gonna run her on a non-dendro team. But, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be doing really good damage anyway, if you are gonna be doing this on the dendro team. If that's the case, then just make her a DPS. But, yeah. Well, so, when you do a dendro attack, you basically make a, oh! Bountiful cores? This is just... Oh, she creates more... She creates a powerful core? Wait, what? Wait, they do larger AoEs. They cannot trigger Hyperbloom and Bergen. And they have a limit with Dendro cores. Oh, they share the same limit as Dendro cores. Okay. So, cores damage because they're damage dealt by Dendro cores produced by Bloom. Should the party not meet the conditions of this passive, any existing Golden Child's bounty effects will be cancelled. Great! So, she's gonna do big damage. Yeah. She's probably gonna do big damage. So, for this passive, you want to build her with a, Dendro team. So, if you have a Dendro team with her, I'm pretty sure she's gonna perform really well. If not, well, say, kiss this passive goodbye, because you won't see this. Alright, time for the, second passive. Each 1,000 points of Nilu's max HP above 30,000 will cause the damage dealt by Bountiful Cores, the thing that basically procs with her passive, created by characters affected by the Golden Chalice bounty, is increased by 7%. The maximum increase of a Dendro Core damage can be achieved this way is 300%. Yeah, you want to jack her up with HP. Definitely. Don't make her a DPS at all. Just jack her up. Jack her up. Jack her up with HP. Give her the, what is it? The 4-piece HP Tennessee of the Millilith set. Give her as much HP as possible. You're going to be doing big damage. You're going to get a damage buff off of the HP Millilith set. Yeah, I think that's probably your best set. Besides the 4-piece Hydro set. But why would you do Hydro damage when you can do core damage? Yahoo! Yeah, build her with 4-piece Millilith. I think that's probably her best set. Definitely her best set. And that is basically it for the characters. Now it's time to go over the weapons. These are pretty short. This video has gone on for way too long. So yes, let's speed run through this. So, Staff of the Scarlet Sands. It's Sino's polearm. As you can see here, crit rate is 44%. Guess what? You don't have to invest crit rate on this guy. So, if you are pulling him, pull first weapon. It's pretty good. So, let's see here. The equipping character gains 52% of their elemental mastery as attack bonus. When an elemental skill hits an opponent, the Dreams of Scarlet Sands effect will increase by 10 seconds. The equipping character will gain 28% of their elemental mastery as bonus attack. Okay, never mind. I guess don't build them with attack, build them with elemental mastery instead. You want as much elemental mastery as possible if you are building him with this weapon. So, elemental mastery, electro damage, crit damage? Yeah, that'll be pretty much a good set on him. Yeah, as you can see here, pretty high rates, man. Pretty good. Pretty good weapon. Yeah, I think this will be universal to everyone. This is a universal polearm. Pretty good. And then next we have the Key of Kach Nitsu, or Nisut. Okay, that's really weird. I'll just call it the Key. So the Key is basically a, it's a max HP sword. I think it's the highest max HP sword in the game. Yeah, the only max HP sword. So basically, when you use your E, your elemental skill, you gain a buff, and basically you get elemental mastery based off your max HP. And then you basically can get 3 stacks. When you do 3 stacks, Elemental Mastery gets boosted by all party members by 0.2 of the max HP of the equipped character. So, again, for Nilu, you want to jack up her HP as much as possible. And then, basically, the Elemental Mastery that she gains is based off her max HP. So you don't even have to give her Elemental Mastery because the HP will cover all the work for you. So, yeah, pretty good set. Really good. Max HP is through the roof. I'm pretty sure she's just going to be doing big damage with cores. So yeah, that's basically it. Next, we have Tifos Moonlight. Tifos Moonlight is basically just a... Well, it's a summonable sword, I'm pretty sure. It's not craftable, I don't think. But, yeah, basically, it's just a basic sword. It basically just increases your energy recharge based on the Elemental Mastery you have. So all these weapons here, the Tifos Moonlight, the Macaria, Aquamarine, and the Wandering Even Star are all based off of Elemental Mastery. That's basically it. Elemental Mastery is pretty high as well. So you're just going to be triggering the effects of these things anyway. So for this, it's energy recharge, and it stacks, by the way, on multiple weapons, which is pretty good. So if you are running a full set of these, you're just going to be getting your energy back anyway, and you're getting Elemental Mastery on top of that. So yeah, this buff stacks, which is pretty good. Same with this, you basically get a attack bonus, and it stacks too, which is pretty good. Same with this. It stacks, gives you attack bonus. Yeah, but all these weapons function the same way. This gives you Elemental Master, or this gives you energy recharge. This gives you attack. This also gives you attack. Yeah, pretty simple. And then for the last weapon we have here is the free-to-play weapon that we get from the event, which is Missive Wind Spear. So the Missive Wind Spear is pretty good. So when you do an elemental reaction, your attack is increased by 12%, and your Elemental Mastery is increased by 48%. But, since we're going to get this thing C5, we get a 24% attack increase, and a 96% or 96 Elemental Mastery. Guess what this pole arm is? It's a free-to-play pole arm for Sino. Yeah, it's a free-to-play pole arm for Sino. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be good. Also, I'm pretty sure this weapon is good on Candace too. So, yeah, if you have Candace, you could probably slap her with this weapon, but she needs HP anyway. So, you probably just want to give her the slime, the pole arm that kills slimes, the one that gives HP bonus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that weapon is better than this. But this is mostly a Sino free-to-play weapon. But, basically, attack, Elemental Mastery. Yep, pretty good. This is a pretty good weapon. That is basically it for the, yeah, that's basically it for the 3.1. I did discuss this for way too long. 38 minutes, man. 38 minutes. But, that's basically it for 3.1. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I upload Genshin videos once a week, so if you do like this sort of content, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to not miss out on a single upload. Also, comment down below, what do you think of 3.1? Is it good? Is it bad? Are you excited? Are you not? Are you going to summon on the new banners? As for me, nothing really matters. I just hope I get Candace before we get Sino. If I do get Sino, then I have to roll his weapon, which sucks, because I want Nilu. So, hopefully we can get Nilu before we can get Sino, or at least get Candace before we get Sino. But, enough about that. Thank you guys for watching this video, this 3.1 discussion video, and I'll see you guys in the next Genshin video. Or at least when 3.1 comes out.